The controversy over Confederate statues and symbols has struck a nerve across the country.
It spilled over from monuments to mascots and logos. But as Joe Webb tells us, one local school was way ahead of the current controversy. Joe?
Well, Cammie, the Boone County Rebels will stay the Boone County Rebels, but the image of Mr. Rebel has been gone from the gym floor since last year and is no longer on any school logo. They were ahead of this recent controversy. The Confederate images on old Boone County yearbooks have gathered dust for a couple of decades. Gone for a full year is Mr. Rebel, replaced with a simple blue block letter logo.
We are a global community. We are a very diverse student community. And I didn't feel the image of Mr. Rebel coincided with our global community.
The change took place quietly last summer, not under pressure. Schlotman says a student community represented by the flags of 40 different countries deserved better.
We want them to all feel welcome in our building, so that's why we started to phase out the use of the Rebel logo.
Boone County was ahead of the curve. Willoughby East Lake, Ohio schools axed their Confederate mascot just last week after the violence in Charlottesville. Their superintendent said it was time to get serious about inclusion, including symbols.
Times change and people's views change, so I think it's bigger than a flag or bigger than a mascot.
And it's really not a new thing. 25 years ago, the Thomas More Saints were the Thomas More Blue Rebels. And not every school sees the need to change. The Owen County Rebels logo includes a horseback rider brandishing a sword, and their superintendent says it is not an issue in the community. Tim Schlotman says it was not an issue at Boone County, but the Rebel image no longer fit. He says the Rebel name still does.
There's been no discussion of changing the name.
Now, Boone County removed the Mr. Rebel image from letterhead, business cards, and classroom signs. They say it's a long process because the image has been around since the school opened in the 1950s. Cammie?
All right, Joe Webb, thank you. Both Dixie Heights and Covington Catholic High Schools have mascots that are colonels. Both tell us they have not received any complaints, though.